Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. We are from Group 5 and we are currently taking the course HTF286 Food Service System under program HM112 Food Service System and Management at University Technology Mara. In this video, we will be presenting about airline food service operation, including introduction of the type of food service system that we have chosen, the advantages and disadvantages involved, and how food service is carried out in the airline. We hope this presentation will help give you a better understanding of the processes behind food service in the airline industry. Let's get started. Before we begin, let us introduce ourselves. First up, we have Muhammad Ammar bin MOHAYAN. Then there is me, Syariza Roslina binti JOHARY. Next to me is ALIA INSYIRAH binti AHMAD. And last but not least, NURHUSNINA binti Muhammad Haris.
Hi, I am NURHUSNINA. Now I will begin our presentation with the introduction of the assembly serve system in airlines. The assembly serve system in a food service method where fully prepared meals are purchased, stored, reheat and served with little or no on-site cooking. In the airlines, industry meals are cooked and packed at flight catering facilities, then delivered to the aircraft before the flight. On board, cabin crew only need to reheat and serve the meals, making the process faster, safer and more efficient for in-flight service.
Now, I would like to highlight the key advantages of using the assembly serve system in airline food service. This system is specifically designed to meet the needs of high volume, high efficiency environments like commercial flight, where time, space and safety are critical. First, time saving on board. Since meals are pre-cooked at the commissary kitchen, they only need to be reheated during the flight. This saves a lot of time and make the service process quicker and more efficient, especially on short-haul flight. Second, minimal equipment required. There are no need for a full kitchen on the aircraft. Airlines only use basic heating equipment like convection ovens, which also help save space and reduce overall aircraft weight. Third is hygienic and safe. The meals are sealed and handled as little as possible on the plane. This reduces the risk of contamination and ensures food safety for all passengers. Next, lower labor requirement on board. Cabin crew do not need to cook or do any complicated food preparation. Their task is simply to heat and serve the food, which makes the process simpler and more manageable. 5. Consistency in quality. Because all meals are prepared in a centralized kitchen, the taste, appearance and portion size can be controlled to maintain consistent quality for every passenger on board.
Hi, I am Syariza Roslina. Now I will present about the disadvantages of the assembly serve system. First, limited menu variety. The assembly serve system relies on prepared, frozen or chilled meals that are mass-produced by external suppliers. Because of this, food service operators are unable to offer a wide variety of menu options. The choices are restricted to what the manufacturer provides, making it difficult to update the menu regularly or respond to customer preference and seasonal demands. Over time, customers may become bored with the repetitive options, which can affect satisfaction and loyalty. Second, higher cost of prepackaged meals. While the system saves money on labor, the cost of purchasing prepared individual portion meals from suppliers is usually higher than making meals from scratch. These costs include not only the food itself, but also packaging, transportation and storage. Over time, the overall operating cost can be significant, especially in facilities serving a large volume of meals daily. Next, high dependence on suppliers. In this system, food service operations are fully dependent on external suppliers for their meals components. If there are any disruption in the supply chain, such as delivery delays, equipment failure at the manufacturer, shortage of ingredient or sudden price increases. It directly impacts the ability of the operation to serve food. This lack of control over production and delivery makes the system vulnerable and can result in inconsistency in quality or even menu cancellation. Lastly, requires proper reheating and holding equipment. Even though the meals are ready to eat, they still require proper reheating and holding equipment to ensure that food is served at the correct and safe temperature. If the equipment fails or if the staff are not trained properly, food may be underheated or overheated, affecting both taste and safety. Reheating errors can lead to foodborne illness, especially in high-risk groups such as children and the elderly.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is AMMAR. In this slide, I will explain about how food service is carried out in an airline. Firstly, we have menu planning. Chefs and food manager in airlines will design the menus a month before operation. These menus designed based on passenger preference such as vegetarian, halal and gluten-free meals. Secondly, we have meal preparation. The food is cooked in large scale by a worker in flight kitchens near the airport. They are then quickly chilled but not frozen to maintain the freshness. Thirdly, we have packaging and transport. The food is wrapped and packed in trays and put in the catering truck. These trucks quickly bring the food to the airplane and load it during the short time between when the plane lands and takes off again for its journey. Lastly, we have reheating and serving. The cabin crew reheat the meals using ovens in planes and serve them during meal times. The meals then served with variety of services such as economy class, first class, and special meals flight service.
In conclusion, the assembly serve system is highly effective in the airline industry. It allows airline to serve meals quickly and efficiently since the food is already prepared off-site. It also helps maintain food safety and consistent quality, which is especially important when serving many passengers during flights. In addition, the system reduces the need for kitchen space and skill level on board, making the food service process smoother and more practical.
We have attached several references for further reading to enhance your understanding. Feel free to go through the reference if you wish.
Thank you so much for taking the time to listen to our presentation. We hope our explanation has provided you with a clear understanding.